Hi, I'm Dan Conde, analyst at ESG for Cloud and Networking. These are my predictions for networking in 2017. 2017 will be a continuation of the trends that we have seen in the past few years. Networking is a conservative area that works well, so people don't have a sudden urge to rip and replace their equipment or protocols. One thing that does make a difference is that there are many other parts of the infrastructure that is undergoing rapid change. In that case, it will affect networking. Here are a few areas. The first one is remote office and SD-WAN. Remote offices are under pressure as more apps move to the cloud, so network access from the endpoints are going to both the cloud and the traditional data center. This has led to a continued interest in SD-WAN or software-defined WAN. A few years ago, SD-WAN was all about lowering network bandwidth costs. Some people called it bandwidth arbitrage since people save money by combining traditional but reliable MPLS networks and less expensive but potentially less reliable broadband networks. The combination enabled people to get good reliability while getting more bandwidth. Many people got into this area, including startups like Ariaka, VeloCloud, and Viptela, to name a few. And traditional networking and WAN optimization companies such as Cisco, Juniper, Riverbed, and Silver Peak have also gotten into the action. The focus has shifted away from just plain bandwidth costs and savings to a more holistic view that looks at remote office network management that seems to be coming to the forefront. So this means that you can save money by reducing on-site visits, also called truck rolls, to the remote offices. Even Wi-Fi access point vendors, such as Aerohive, have gotten into the action by proposing similar concepts such as SD-LAN, LAN as in local area networks, and this is a term that Riverbed also uses. So I expect a steady march towards adopting SD-WAN this year. It definitely saves money, and I expect the uptake to be much faster than what we have seen so far in data center SDN. Next up, cybersecurity. Cybersecurity continues to be on the top of mind of IT managers, and networking is right smack in the middle, since networking is like a nervous system that connects all the elements of IT infrastructure. We see many traditional network tools that are being used for better network visibility. All the network taps and analysis products from specialists like Ixia, Gigamon, NetScout, Riverbed, and Viavi will be critical tools that give insight into the network and to provide and improve security. Traditional firms like Arista, Cisco, HP Aruba, and Juniper are also putting efforts into telemetry and visibility. I expect this area to continue in 2017, and I want to remind our viewers that this is not a substitute for using firewalls, intrusion detection systems, or network access control, but it is a complementary solution. Next up is cloud networking. Cloud is a trend that looms over everything, and networking is not immune from it. The story is unfolding, but I want to list two areas that interest me. One is how networking ties into containers and microservices. Approaches and container runtimes have begun to be standardized, but networking is still very fragmented. There are different standards, and there are approaches that are supported by projects such as Docker and Kubernetes, and there's a slew of open source projects and commercial products that fit into that, such as Calico, Contive, Flannel, Open vSwitch, Open Virtual Networking, WeaveNet, and so on and so on. So I think this is an area that at least is worth keeping an eye on as standards and projects start to converge and end users and developers vote with their feet. And finally, there is a big issue of just plain networking in the cloud. How to connect data centers to the cloud, how to connect clouds with each other if you have multi-cloud approaches, and how applications such as mobile applications connect to cloud services. So these are cloud load balancers, such as those from cloud providers, or virtual appliances from vendors like F5 or Brocade that will play a bigger role. New approaches to networking, such as aviatrix, is also a new category worth looking into. So these are my quick takes. It's a mix of something evolutionary as well as a push from some of the new trends. Thanks very much, and I look forward to seeing how this unfolds in 2017.